I fill in a single row in Google Sheets, topic idea, maybe some keywords, target audience, tone, word count, and a CTA, and that becomes a fully published blog post on my WordPress site. No writing, no copy pasting, no jumping between tools. Let me show you how I built this AI content pipeline inside OttoKit. So here's the workflow setup. When I add a new row in Google Sheets, OttoKit grabs that data and sends it to OpenAI to generate the blog title and content. Then I create a featured image with Gemini, push everything to WordPress, and update the sheet with the published URL. Now, if you're doing this for your own blog, this saves a ton of time. But if you're publishing content for clients, agency work, freelance SEO, white label blogging, this becomes a serious time multiplier. So let's break down how each step works. The workflow starts with the Google Sheets trigger that uses a web hook. Think of a web hook as a way for one app to instantly send data to another. To set that up, install the OttoKit, formerly SureTriggers, Google Sheets extension from the Extensions menu inside Google Sheets. Once that's installed, copy the webhook URL from OttoKit. Then in the Google Sheets extension menu, click Start Setup. Paste in that webhook URL and choose your trigger column. In my case, I'm using the status column, so I entered the letter G. Back in OttoKit, we click Continue, and now we test the connection. Back in Google Sheets, click Send Test. If everything is configured correctly, OttoKit will immediately capture that row data. Once the test comes through clean, go back to the sheet and click Submit and enable sending data. From that point on, anytime the status column changes, that's what kicks off the automation. Now, I don't want every row to publish automatically, so I added a filter step. Only rows marked ready move forward. The first AI step generates the full blog article. Let's take a look at the prompt. It uses all the inputs from the Google Sheet, topic, audience, tone, word count, etc. from the sheet, and then to create the structured HTML content. I format it properly with headings and paragraphs so it's ready for WordPress. Next, I generate an SEO-friendly title based on the completed article. Looking at the prompt here, I provide it a role of an SEO strategist and clear instructions. I also generate the meta description separately in another step so it stays within Google's ideal character range. Right now, I'm using the generated title along with the topic and audience as inputs, but I may test generating it directly from the full article instead, depending on the results I get. I'm using Google Gemini, specifically Nano Banana, to generate the featured image for the post. In the prompt, I include the topic ideas and target audience, along with some style requirements. The image output is then converted into a usable file URL so WordPress can attach it properly as the featured image for the post. Now everything gets pushed to WordPress, so the title, the content, the featured image, category, and meta description. And by default, I have each generated post saved as a draft. Finally, I log the published URL back into the spreadsheet and update the status to published. So this sheet becomes both the control panel and the production log. This isn't about replacing strategy. You still need ideas and concepts, keywords, direction. This is about removing that repetitive production work. And you may even want to add in a human in the loop step here so you or your clients can review content before it goes live. Now, if you're running an agency or freelancing, you could take this workflow a step further and add a client column and use a path node in OttoKit to route content to multiple WordPress websites from the same Google Sheet. You could even layer in a publish date column or a Google Calendar integration to schedule posts automatically. So, are you ready to use this for your own site or as part of a freelance or agency service? You can grab the workflow recipe template link below and start building your own blogging system. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any comments, suggestions, or other workflow ideas you'd like to see, let us know in the comments below. And we'll see you in the next one.